Getting sticky.
Let's get it. We're ready. We're ready, steady Eddie.
All right. You want me to watch this now?
Yeah, we watching the video together. 1, 2, 3, go.
I learned that racism is passed down generationally, so it's internalized, which makes sense. I was walking home. It was late at night, and this black guy walks towards me. And instinctively, I grab my purse, even though logically, I know he's not for sale. He did steal my wallet, though.
That was funny.
That's it. Yeah, I
I
saw
love
it.
racist jokes.
Yeah, low key, and I don't usually think that that they're funny. So I was like, you know what? That was a good
It takes the right person to do it.
Oh, to do a racist joke?
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. But
Wait, have you ever been to like a comedy show, like an amateur comedy show?
I want to though. I think it'd be cool. You've been?
Yeah, I've been to a couple. So I've been to one in DC, and that one was good. Some people
Was it like one of the famous ones? I feel like DC has a few like famous.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't one of them. Everybody
Okay.
was amateur. Some people was like straight up trash, and it embarrassed me, and I'm not doing nothing but sitting there. Straight, it was really bad. People making racist jokes, and it's just not funny. Just a huge
That's
waste
tough.
of time. Just a
Yeah.
huge waste of time. But we went to another one out this way.
Uh-huh.
Awful. Awful. It was the worst hour I think I've ever spent.
Was the show only an hour, or y'all can only stomach an hour? Then y'all had to skedat.
No, it was only an hour. And
Okay.
Thank God it was. It was the worst show I've ever been to in my entire life. Haven't been back to a comedy show since because it soured me that much.
Yeah, I want to do it though, because I see now you got me scared because I wanted to do it because I was hoping I would hear some like untapped comedian that's like on the up and up. Like
Yeah.
I feel like the way all these comedians talk about comedy clubs, it sounds like in every comedy club there's always one guy that cleans up. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh wow, I would love to just go to one and see somebody like 15 years before they get popping. But now you got me scared. Like I'm just gonna see a bunch of corny ass people trying to make racist jokes, and it's just like straight racism.
Nah, make sure you actually go to like a comedy club
Oh,
or something
okay.
like that. The one that was really bad, we went to, it was like a restaurant or something. They just have comedy night.
Oh,
on
and
the
they
weekend.
let random bystanders just walk up there and try to crack jokes.
Well, it's people that's been doing it for some time,
Oh,
but they're trash. But you gotta go to like a comedy club, and it's better.
oh, okay. I'm gonna try it. I am gonna try it. That's one thing I definitely want to do. I think it'd be a cool date night. I would like to do one of the ones that like really interact with the crowd and try to crack jokes.
Yeah, don't sit in the front though.
I'm not afraid of something. I used to get bullied in high school, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah, what's wrong with that? So, yeah, I want to try it. And I actually like. I've seen some bad stand-up comedies routines, even on like Netflix. Like seeing people get Netflix specials, and I be watching it, and it's like just trash.
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3 months ago. Now I don't think I would be good, but I was literally like, "Yo, I should write up like 4 or 5 minutes worth of jokes, like story, line it up with a joke, and see like if I could get just 2 laughs." Like I know my bar is at the minimum it could ever be. Like I don't think I would do good. I just want to see if I can make people chuckle based off like random thoughts.
Yeah, go ahead, find you one and try it out.
And like I said, I don't think I would be good. I just want to do it. And if I get someone to laugh, I'm not going to try to pursue a career in comedy, but why not?
Well, you never know, it might take you somewhere.
It ain't taking me nowhere. I can tell you that right now. Because they can't
Might
laugh
be
at
the
their
next
own
thing
jokes.
on.
They be saying it like it's a dead serious thing. And I can't do
I
that.
mean, yeah, when you rehearsed it over and over again, it's not funny.
Man, I've told people stories over and over, and it still be making me laugh. So nah. Like,
I think they be lying.
well, like for example, I've said like shit to you since like college and you still and that's 10 years. So like, look at that.
That's funny though. That's funny though. I don't know why.
But I don't know why either. First things first, I had one random question and then we'll get into some of the things I had. My boss, my former boss, he'll send me messages and like a lot of the messages I don't really need to respond to. So it's either like an okay, all right, or I'll thumbs it up. Like I'll react to the message. And like I can only do so many of those rotations before I just feel like I'm kind of being like, I don't know, like dry. Like I can't just keep saying okay every day he sends me something because I don't know, I just feel bad. So every now and then I'll shoot him an actual emoji. So I wanted to ask, whenever you're to your friends, to your black friends, what color is your emoji? Is it yellow or is it your actual skin color?
No, I use the dark one.
Darker than your skin color?
I use the blackest one that they have.
Okay. Okay. I use the one that's as close to my skin complexion as possible. All right, cool. So we got that part done. If you're texting a white person and you're sending an emoji, what color do you do?
Then I do the one that's closer to my skin complexion.
Okay, I do yellow.
See, at work, when I'm on Teams and stuff, I do the yellow one.
But is it default yellow? Like is Teams on iPhone or computer? I don't have Teams.
No, it's on the computer. I mean, you could get it on your phone, but I don't got it on my phone. I just get it on the computer.
Uh-huh.
But
they
the
got color
default
scales?
they have it. The default is the yellow one.
Oh, okay.
It's too much work.
Okay.
Everybody's yellow on Teams, so I'm yellow too.
Yeah. I don't. Whenever I message any white people and I do emojis, I always just do the yellow one because I don't want. In my head, like I don't have I don't have the lightest skin. Like I'm not that wild. I got it what I think my skin color is, but I don't want to send it to a white person and then them be like, that nigga is darker than this. Why is he trying to act like that?
Look, at one of my other jobs, there was a new girl that got bought on, and I was training her. The girl was white.
Yeah. Ooh.
But apparently she was mixed with something like Native American or something like that. So she considered herself colored. Yeah. So she was using the dark emojis.
Oh, I forgot you were at work. I thought you were about to say she was saying the N-word.
No, that's crazy. But she was using the emojis the same color as me, or like a step lighter.
Yeah.
But she was white. And I was just confused. Every single time she did it. The first time she did it, I thought it was a mistake.
Yeah.
Then she kept doing it. She kept doing it. I'm like, what is this? What is going on? This girl's
That's
white.
what she identifies as.
Black emojis. I mean, I guess, but
it was like that. What's that lady's name? There's like the mixed lady that wanted to identify as black, and she's like as light as like a piece of paper.
Yeah. I remember that.
That's funny. I think it's funny when like really pale white people send it, and like, cause the real pale emoji is really, really pale, and it looks crazy.
It's clear.
Like, yeah, if I were white and I were that complexion, I would use a little bit darker, cause
Cause I mean, you got to.
I got to. But yeah, that's that. All right, so I told you I was gonna tell you about my coach. So now I'm at a new gym, and this new dude. This will be like our am I the asshole for the day? Because I might be the asshole. Pretty soon I'm gonna be the asshole. At some point I'm gonna have to be the asshole because he's really blowing me. So this is literally I've only been there a week and a half, and like I don't know Buddy from like a can of paint. Like literally, I just walk in, I do my job, I train the people, and I skedat. And he's like almost the way I would describe him would be like a younger brother trying to be cool for like the older brother, and it's just too much. So like, let me write down some of the infractions that he's imposed upon myself. First,
you're the older brother.
I'm the older brother. 100% I'm the older brother. Because, so he's like 19, 20 years old. I'm almost 30. So like, we do different things. Yeah. So let me see. First day, I'm talking to my football team that followed me from my last job to this one, and he just comes up behind me and like dead legs me. Like Dave,
Oh, no,
I didn't speak to him all day. Like the only speaking I did to him was when he asked me a direct question, and it was like 1 or 2 word answers. Gave him a knuckle touch, and that's it. And he came and dead legged me. I didn't laugh. I didn't chuckle. I was like, yo, where the fuck did you come from? Like,
And you know him for a week?
At that point I knew him. At that point I knew him in conversation from me setting up my like all my clients to go over there. That was day 1. So that was the longest period of time we've ever spent together, being from 3 o'clock and now is now 7 p.m. So in a 4-hour span, he felt comfortable enough to come up behind me and dead leg me.
That's a huge violation.
All right, so that was number 1, and I didn't acknowledge it. I was like, let me just ignore this man. I don't want him to think that like I'm cool. So while the football team's running, they're doing their drills, we're working on running mechanics, and he was like, again, this is him trying to be the cool younger brother. He was like, dude, I know our track minds right now are freaking screaming because this form is atrocious, and I'm just like, they don't know how to run for real. Like it's whatever. I'm like, why are you even talking to me? You don't need to be here right now. Like literally, this is my whole team for 2 hours. You leave. Like this is also after work hours, so like he's arbitrarily staying here to.
Oh, because he want to hang around you.
Yes, because we finish our sessions at 7. The football team's till 9. So like, bro, just go home. He really likes to invade personal space. Mm-hmm. So we'll be in the whole entire weight room. I'll be on my computer. He'll come within 2 feet of me and like hover and talk to me. That's just another violence. Why are we so close? It's like when I'm in the bathroom and someone uses the urinal right next to me when there's 3 other ones.
Yeah. See, that's an unwritten rule that you're not supposed to do that.
So that's a soft one, but it just irritates the hell out of me. I was talking to one of my athletes the other day, and it's like we're having a mid combo, and I'm in the middle of a sentence, and he's just like, "Yo, this is the shit we need to get into," and like. I look over. I'm like, "Excuse me, sir." So he pulls his phone and walks over to me and shows me this betting parlay. It was like a 17 leg. Like someone put in like 75 cents, and they won like $53,000. Something crazy. Like it's fake. It had to be fake. But they properly picked out every single sports champion throughout the past year and turned out. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, dog, that's fake. And I go back to hold my conversation, and. Yeah, I literally wrote all this stuff down because I was hot. Because I was telling Kyla, I was like, "Yo, I might get fired if I have to talk to dude." Oh, later that week, so Thursday, I'm talking to an athlete, and he comes in and dead legs me again. Mm-hmm. I'm just standing there, bro. Like I don't.
When in the story do you start swinging?
I can't do it. I want to talk to him. However, I don't want to check him in front of the athletes, and then I look like I'm the wild guy, and I'm being a douche. So I've been trying to get him when no one is around. But the day I wanted to confront him, he was busy all day, like all day doing like front of the building stuff, because he's like the front desk manager. Mm-hmm. So he was like, "Yo, I'm busy all day today. Can you take my kids?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." And then, let me see if there's anything. But that same day that he was mad busy, and I told Kyla, I might get fired. I'm sitting here at the end of the day, Dave. It's like 6:30. I'm like, fuck, I didn't get to talk to him. Like, I was gonna cut this shit, nip the shit in the butt. So I'm sitting down on the bench talking to a few kids, and he just comes up again within like 2 feet of me. Whole entire weight room. He shadow boxes me. 3 punches, and I'm like.
You should have real boxed back.
Bro, I should have swung. And what really blows me is like I don't even look at Buddy. Like when I hear him come through the door and he's walking towards me, I purposely don't look at him because I don't want to even invite an interaction between us. Like I want him to know I'm ignoring you, big dog, but he'll still just come straight up to me. And I'm like, dog, I can't fucking do it.
It got to be something about you that he just feels so comfortable.
I don't know what it is because I don't talk to him. All he gets is a knuckle touch at the start of the day, and that's it. And that's when he comes to me. I don't go seeking it. I walk in the door, he'll be at the front desk. I just throw up a piece, and I walk into the weight room. Like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk because I don't want him to think that we got any type of rapport. What really sent me over the edge? Again, he mainly does all this shit in front of the kids, so I think he's trying to like insert his dominance. Mm-hmm. Like there's something he's trying to do, but I'm giving him an opportunity to keep fucking up because he's a little kid. But there's a song. I don't really have any playlists for the gym, so I actually be clicking whatever the fuck the Apple Music thing is, and I just let it play. As long as it's edited, I just let it play. So an NLE Chopper song came on. I wasn't listening. I'm freaking working out. It wasn't one of the wild ones. It wasn't Slut Me Out or nothing crazy like that.
Okay, because they all crazy.
No, I'm not. I got morals. But like I'm literally coaching some kids, and I'm on my computer doing some work. And then he like walks in. First of all, he gave me a wild nickname. I can't remember what it is, but it's the stupidest. Actually, today
too is crazy.
Thank you. Today he was like, "Yo, has anyone ever called you like Bumblebee?" And I said, "No, absolutely not." He's like, "Why? That's not." I said, "No, that's just not." So that just to give you a vibe of what kind of nickname he's trying to throw on me. Some stupid shit like that. But
something sweet.
Yeah, like but so boom, I'm working, and he comes in. He's like, whatever that stupid nickname was, no way you playing this. I'm like, bro, I'm not paying attention to the music. I'm over here just coaching, bro. And then he comes up. My phone's sleep. So he taps my phone to wake up my phone and then presses the skip button on my phone. He touched another man's phone, bro. I'm like... So this was the day before, and I told Kyla, I was like, look, if I get home before 9 o'clock, I got fired. I said, because I'm going to talk to Buddy, and based off his reaction is going to determine how this conversation continues. Like, it was going to be a simple, like, yo, I'm going to be honest, I'm not your man's. So this little kiki you trying to do with me, it doesn't fly. I'm almost 10 years older than you. Let's leave it at we're co-workers, hi, bye, and that's it. And then we can try to grow into this. But if he tried to come at me any type of sideways, then I was going to have to, get a little bit more ignorant with my...
Two-piece him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's ran out of all his strikes.
Yeah.
Honestly, dead legging is crazy, especially on the first day.
The first.
Nobody should be doing that to any grown man. That's crazy right off the bat.
Yeah, but
and they're doing it again.
To give him a little grace, and this isn't even that much grace. What day did one of my athletes come in? So Monday's when he dead legged me. I think one of my athletes came in on Tuesday or Wednesday, and that's when he came into the room and like we were just talking about whatever. And because I knew he was there, I felt like he didn't know how old I was. So I was like, Haley, like I'm almost 30 years old. Like all this little whatever we were talking about, like I'm too old for that. And then I think 2 days later is when he was like, yo, I forgot to ask you, how old are you? And I was like, bro, I'm 29, turning 30. And he's like, oh, shoot, you up. Well, nah, he's like, oh, damn, I didn't know you were that old. And I was just trying to end it. I wasn't trying to be dry, but I was trying to end. I said, yeah, that's why the kids call me Unc. He was like, yeah, nah, for real. You could really be my uncle. And I'm like, okay, see, nah, this is really true. But, yeah, so man. That's my coworkers. I'm gonna be an ass about it at some point.
You should. You should have been did it, but now it's gotten to the point where you really should figure something out. Because he comfortable with you.
I didn't want to start off a new job being like college Bernard. Because right now, I didn't want me to treat him like I treated Maurice. So I was trying to give him some grace to try to like read. I was trying to give him grace to read the room. Of like, all right, Bernard's not giving me no motion.
He can't read.
And that's why I gotta approach it a different way now. So
yeah, he's illiterate. So you gotta step in. You gotta step in and read the words on the page for him.
So that's why when I text you about whatever the hell I said to you, it was because Kyla was like, looks like you're not fired yet. And I said something about shadow boxing or Buddy ain't come near me. I don't know. It was something crazy.
Yeah, he had you flustered, so you was texting the wrong person.
Yeah, I was like, what is David talking about right now? I was like, yo, I know what our last message was, and it got no reason for that response. And
that's
I was
the
like,
same thing I said when I was reading your message.
You
Like, I don't get it, but all right.
Yeah, let me. Well, the fact that you responded back instead of just saying what, that's what really sent me. Because I was like, what is this? What did I say? Oh, you were like, I can't read what you say because it looks crazy.
Wait, hold on. What did I say?
Unless if you give me the A-OK. Actually, I don't care. Yeah, you were like, wow, my mouth is watering.
Wait, hold on. What's that? What's that
Monday.
in relation to? Oh,
Because the
oh,
credit
that.
card. And yeah, I was like, haven't been around him all day. He's been doing stuff. He just popped in and just shadow boxed me too. And you were like, that's good for both of y'all. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about? Oh, I was so confused. But yeah, that's how my new job's going. That's how my new job is going.
Sound good.
So
Sound
give me
good. I'm
any
happy
tips
for
on
you.
how to knock out somebody, because I'll take all tips.
Oh, I mean, I got tips.
Word. All right, bet. That's my job update. I got something to play.
Road to victory. 5 Eagles fly. Go Birds! Go Birds! Best team in the league.
How excited were you?
Best team in the league. Man, I was hyped.
When'd you know the game was over? Be honest. Don't say first play.
No, not first play. Cause they came. The way they marched down the field,
It was
in that first
scary.
drive, I said, "Oh, we in for a long day." When did I know it was over? I knew it was over after Austin Eckler fumbled. I think that was late third quarter, early fourth quarter, something like that. But up until then, I always felt like they could come back.
Boy, oh boy. What a game. Shout out to
Yeah,
Saquon.
but-
He was cooking.
Cooking. 3 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts 3 touchdowns. 50 burger. In the conference championship. I keep saying that's crazy. Putting your backups in the game in the conference championship is outrageous.
It's
And
insane.
the next team, they should implement like what soccer does
Yeah.
and like relegate teams to a lower league.
A load. Yeah.
Because what happened to them is embarrassing, and they shouldn't be competing with us next season.
They beat the number 1 seed though.
But they shouldn't be competing with us.
Oh, my
so
fault.
relegate them to a lower league because that was unacceptable. An unacceptable product that they put out, and it's kind of annoying because we kind of want to challenge going into the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
right?
you want a good warm up. That was just like a walkthrough.
It's like varsity playing JV.
Yeah.
What's going on? You're not doing nothing. Nah, we really packed them up, got them out of there. I've never been more happy in my life.
I was I had a few bets in on the game because I thought it was gonna be a shootout. One of my
Somebody
secured
shoot.
bets was I had a few wild ones that I didn't really think was gonna hit, but I was like, let me see. Before the game started, Marcus, he was like, "Yo, Bernard, I need some bets to put in." First of all, my bets that I thought was gonna hit. I had Jaden Daniels throwing for like over 2. I think I lowered the line to 200. I had Saquon running for like 110. So like both them shits hit. Like I ain't worried. But I had a wild one. Oh, there we go. I was telling Marcus, I was like, look, I don't know. I had an under for Jalen Hurts for like 195. I was like, he has to throw the ball at some point, and I'm afraid this might be the game. And of course, this was my wild parlay. I had Jalen Hurts throwing under 195, and of course he throws for like 260 or something.
Yeah,
something
he was
wild.
slinging it. He was slinging that rock.
But yeah, now it was a solid game until it wasn't solid no more. I mean, if they didn't turn the ball over freaking 5 times, it might have been closer. But
That's what we do. We force turnovers. But nah, they had me worried. Especially at the end of the first half, I was
Yeah.
annoyed because there's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
way we should have let them march down the field like that and kick the field.
do all that.
Blew me, and I don't know why for the life of me we couldn't guard Zach Ertz. I
Me
mean, the
neither.
man's 50 years old.
He had like 9 catches. He was doing whatever he wanted.
He had over 100 yards,
Whatever he wanted.
and he can't run. So I don't understand that. And if we let Travis Kelce do this in the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be pissed because he hasn't done anything all year.
Except for the playoff game before this.
Well, one game out of 18.
I mean, that's what they can say about Jalen Hurts, though. I ain't trying to disrespect the Eagles, but that's what they can say about Jalen Hurts. I think it's only his third game over 200 yards passing.
Oh, well, let's fact check that.
It is.
Let's fact check it.
It ain't gonna take too long. All you gotta do. He played in 9 games this season. He's only thrown over 200 yards.
9 games. He played more than that. 17 games.
He missed the last.
He missed 2 games.
Oh, he missed 2. Oh, my fault. I can't count. I mean, literally.
All right, but let me see. You
like
said how many times?
What did I say? I think he said that was the 3rd time he threw over 200 yards.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You lying?
8.
No, you
9.
lying.
That was 9. It was 9.
He did not throw over 200 yards 9 times.
Including the playoffs, it was 9 times.
I'm not including the playoffs.
Okay, regular season is 8.
I'm looking. Oh, you looking at 2023 season? I'm talking about this.
I'm
season.
looking at this season. The first game of the season, he threw for 278 yards.
Oh, I'm lying then. I'm reading from the fake pages. I follow the Jalen Hurts hate page, so they were talking bad.
See?
That's what it is.
They do that. They tend to do that from time to time.
I just be paying attention to Saquon. As long as my bets hit, and as long as AJ Brown and Devontae Smith do good for my fantasy, I don't pay attention to what Jalen Hurts be doing. That's my fault.
Well, don't you need him to?
I'm sorry,
for your
King.
fantasy team?
I'm sorry, King. I don't pay attention to what he ain't my quarterback, so I don't know what. He could throw 6 for 36 as long as them 6 catches go to my 2 receivers.
Well, your receivers ain't doing nothing. 6 for 36.
Say if they get 3 tutties, I'm good.
That's crazy. 6 completions and 3 touchdowns is crazy.
I'm being facetious.
I know. I'm just saying.
But anyway, yeah, that was a solid little game. And then, well, actually, sorry, it wasn't solid. It was solid till it won't solid no more.
It was solid for like 3 quarters.
Yeah, and then it won't solid at all anymore.
That's what we do.
That what was it? Oh, the Bills and the Chiefs game. I feel sorry for that man.
I felt bad, man. I felt bad. It's every year.
It hurts
Every
me.
year.
Like
It's the same thing.
I couldn't do it. That would
couldn't do it
literally
either.
physically hurt me.
I was
Like
tired.
emotionally. Yeah, I'd have to do something. I can't lose to the same dude every single time.
No. And the game's close every time? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I can't keep being the gatekeeper.
Like,
He
it's
can't
no
keep being
fun.
my gatekeeper. Yeah.
It's no fun. I might. You know the story of like the ice skater
Oh yeah.
who
Yeah.
who hurt her competitor.
Yeah. There's a documentary coming out pretty soon about it.
Oh dang! They're
Again.
just recycling documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it might be one of them situations.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Cause I need to get past this level.
Yeah, and I clearly can't.
So
And it's like even if he gets traded, well, he's never gonna get traded. But if he goes into free agency and goes to the other conference, he's just gonna meet him in the Super Bowl and get cooked. So yeah, I made it to the Super Bowl. Still
well,
lost.
he wouldn't make it to the Super Bowl if he's in the NFC. So because he would have to go through the Eagles.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, and there's no
Yeah.
team that's stacked like the Bills. Yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
But anyway, so you're feeling confident.
I feel pretty good. Last Super Bowl when we played the Chiefs, I didn't feel that good. I felt kind of iffy. But this, I feel a lot better about it.
Mm.
The team is revamped,
Mm.
a lot better at every position than it was a couple years ago.
All you gotta do is put white boys at cornerback. That's all you gotta
That's the recipe. That's the recipe.
do. Get a generational running back and have some white boys at DB, and you are good.
That is the recipe. So I feel good about this one. I'm not making no predictions until I feel comfortable doing it. So, yeah, I feel good.
I'm just glad y'all won, so I got to see you this week, because
Because I really wasn't going to be here. Or next week.
I told you, Marcus was going to be a little hesitant about turning on any sports. He said that was the first sports, anything that he's watched since the Ravens lost.
I understand because I would probably feel the same way and do the same thing. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't watch anything. No ESPN. There's no point. They're
Yeah,
gonna talk about my team and how trash we are.
yeah.
So I understand. Thankfully, I don't have to feel that way.
Mm-hmm. Are we going to the celebratory parade if we win?
100%.
All right, bet that.
Didn't get to go to the last one, and I felt bad about it.
Are you gonna pack my bag? I mean, pay for my flight.
Oh, you're flying? I'm not flying.
I'm saying like flying up to Be-More, so I can be more closer to you, so then we can ride together. Oh, my fault. We'll go halfsies.
Yeah, we can go ahead.
Halfsies.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Bet that. All right. Let me read it. Word for word. That's our next little topic. So if a female takes a man out, do he gotta give it up at the end of the night? Let's say she's paying for
Yes.
That's valid.
That's an easy answer.
Would you be fast? Like if the roles were reversed and like it was like women that had to wine and dine men in order to, like the stigma is obviously men gotta wine and dine women in order to, get some action. If it was flipped and they had to do that for us, would you be fast? Would you be easy?
Nah, I wouldn't be easy. It's no fun in that. I would play hard to get.
How many dates until you giving it up?
4.
That's a month?
I mean, it could be 2 weeks. You could just be blowing
Doubling
money
up?
on date. Yeah, you could be doubling up 2 a week, whatever.
Oh.
But 4 is the minimum number of dates before I'm giving it up.
I'll be fast.
First date?
Probably.
That's crazy.
Gotta have fun.
You just trying to get some action. So it ain't even about the connection for you.
It depends. That's actually where I was gonna go with it next. I was gonna ask you if it was with your lady right now. Let's say y'all went back in time to y'all's first date. Are you giving it up first time, or like what's your mentality behind it?
Nah, I'm not. I'm developing the connection.
Yeah,
That's the most important thing. You
That's how
can't
you
go
do it.
nowhere. You can't go nowhere without it.
that's how you do it. That's how you trap
Yeah.
him too.
Hmm?
That's how you trap him too. Once you got a good connection, then even if you slinging some weak meat, then they still gonna stay around because they connect to you.
Wow. That's a good point, though.
Hey, I've been married for almost 6 years.
That's a really valid point.
What do you think I did?
I don't know.
You ain't hear no bed squeaking when we were in Potomac, or
Did I?
no,
Trying to think.
not junior year. Not junior year. I can't remember the name of the dorm, but the dorm we stayed in junior year, you ain't hear no bed squeaking.
That was Liberty Square.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think. I think I might have heard.
I'm
Not the
telling
bed,
you.
but I
Oh.
might have heard. I might have heard noise.
Oh, hey, I'm telling you, I ain't lay no wood.
Mm.
I was trying to trap him emotionally.
Dang. Nah, see, this is gonna make me think. I don't know. This gonna make me think.
And I knew you used to listen hard, so we used to just try not
I mean,
to.
I was asleep too, so.
Yeah, that's valid. But yeah, I think I'll be fast for real. In any other circumstance, well, it depends on what my mentality is. Like, if it was with my lady now, yeah, I would definitely be fast. Yeah, first night.
I can see you being fast though.
Yeah. What's that supposed to
I feel
mean?
like that. I just feel like that fits.
Like what? What characterizes someone as like a fast person?
I don't
Like
don't
I'm
know.
just fun
It's
loving. Like I don't know.
I don't know. Just knowing you, I think like first
You
date,
think
you
I'm a hoe?
would want to. I'm not saying that. If you want to say that about yourself, then you can say that. But I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay.
But just based off of the knowledge that I have, I can see you willing to give it up on the first date. That's it.
Yeah, I like to connect with people.
And
that's the best way to
physical
connect.
ways.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's
I don't
not a
take any
problem.
offense to it for real.
You shouldn't. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just the opposite.
I guess so. I wouldn't know. I didn't follow you around with your sexcapades.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just making up words right now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if
Yeah.
you were referencing something
Oh
specific.
no, I don't reference anything. I would just say it for real. All right, cool. So I'm the hoe and Davis the conservative girl with a chastity belt. Whatever. Don't matter to me.
4 dates.
Don't matter to me. 4
Steve
dates
Harvey
is
90-day
insane.
rule, whatever they call it.
4 days is insane. But again, I went
4
like
days is not insane.
I went months.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, once you get past a certain time, it's not hard.
Well, that's not true.
For me, it is.
Oh, to each his own.
I think if you get past, you say you went months. How many months?
We didn't do. I'm trying to think. Raleigh Relays. I remember specifically. This is how much she means to me. Raleigh Relays on the drive up. I'm really good at this, and she gonna hear this and she gonna say something to me, but it don't matter. On the way up, I was like, oh, I got her. No, it was the Duke meet. Yep. I was like, look, I could easily spend all weekend with you. I ain't never gonna leave the room. And then boom, it was that weekend. Not a thing. So that whenever the Duke meet is, and I think that's like March, April, until regionals. Oh shit, that was just 2 months.
We went months. You went a couple weeks.
No, for real. Actually, that might have just been maybe 6 weeks.
Yeah, so you ain't really been in it for real. You ain't really been in the waiting, the real abstinence type thing.
Yeah, nah, I'm good off abstinence. I went like 17 years abstinent. I ain't doing that shit again.
Yeah, no, but I think if you make it past 2 months or 3 months or something like that, then it's easy.
Nah, they were actually just talking about that on Nightcap. What's his name? Method Man said he went 2.5 years with no box. And he said he never felt more clear.
I mean, it's definitely possible. Well, why is he doing it?
I don't know. I don't know. All right, I told you I got a lot of stuff. So we had our my high school 10-year reunion last year, I think. Last year, 2 years ago, whatever. So obviously everybody got together. Who cares? That part of the story means absolutely nothing. Like 4 months ago, someone on Instagram made my high school confessions page, and they followed a bunch of people, and they randomly popped them like my suggested people to follow. I ain't follow that shit because I don't know none of them people in high school. I told my mans I was ugly, I was whack, I was a goober. I ain't hang out with nobody in high school, so Bernard got no business. I don't care what none of these people talking about. But anyway, so I would just pop in on the page every now and then, and like they'd be asking stupid shit, like it'd be fake submissions or maybe real submissions of like confessions people had. Like, I low key thought so and so was mad cute back in high school. Oh, so and so really got the all this stupid ass shit. So then they started doing polls. I'm saying all this story because people really need to get a life, and we're all trying to figure out who this person is, and they doing a damn good job hiding their identity. Some of the polls were like, it'd be like 4 names. Who was the biggest bully in high school? Like stupid questions like that. Mm-hmm. So like, wouldn't mean anything too trivial. And then now they're trying to like expose people who have like estranged baby mothers, baby dads, people that like have broken the law, like all this shit. So now they're going like rampant. Like, I mean,
yeah, this is a bit much.
They're wilding right now. I made one of their polls. It was like, who was the best leader? It was Bernard. I won that shit.
What was you leading?
I think it was leader or like who just like had their like head on straight and just like kept their nose to the ground, was just doing their own thing. Like who didn't have any drama. Some stupid. It was a stupid. I tried to find it so I could read it off, but they deleted it. So that was one. A few other ones were like, who got that wet, and it had 4 girls' names.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I would hate to be the one that get the most votes.
There, it was like who looked like they could lick you up and down, and it was 4 men.
Was you on there?
Hell no. But there was one category that really hurt me low key, cause like my name wasn't even in consideration. I think it was like whose meat really got that pressure. Bernard's name was nowhere up there. So.
How many people was on there?
It's 4. That was the
So
only one with 4. I wanted to at least be known, but
You would be on there.
what was the one? Yeah, there's another one who was popping pussy on the low. Again, 4 names.
That's just crazy. I would hate to be the girl in that situation. And I'm seeing my name just keep popping up.
Who got that creamy good stuff, fellas? I'm telling you, bro. This is the craziest thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. Because one, again, we're almost 30 years old. So why are we still talking about high school? So why are we still talking about high school? One of the other questions, who is skeeting the furthest?
Bro, nobody know that. Nobody know that. Come on now.
Let me see. Yeah, so that was that one. Hold on. They did this 3 different times. I ain't make the poll for 12 names. My name not up here nowhere.
How many people was in your school?
It's mainly just my graduating class. We had like 12 or 1,300 people.
In your class?
Oh, my fault. 400 people. My fault. I misunderstood.
Oh, I was finna say.
Nah,
What kind of school is this?
Yeah, let me read another one. Yeah, ladies, whose face would you sit on?
They ain't make that.
I ain't make that list either. Yeah, dog, but they're going crazy right now. Everyone's been trying to figure out who it is. And I'm like, what? And one of my mans, he just called out one of our teammates on the track team as a man, saying like, yo, it was this dude that's running the page. And I'm like, okay, if it's a man running this page asking who could skeet the furthest,
That's crazy.
whose meat got that pressure, I'm like, like, I don't even think, like back when I used to catfish people, I don't even think I could formulate my fingers to type out like what man meat got that pressure and type in 4 possible names. Like that's insane.
But it sounds like a guy is writing that though.
You think so?
The way those questions are formulated, I think it's a guy.
This shit's crazy, bro. So that's what's going on down here.
Yeah, we ain't doing that up here.
I don't follow the page. The other day I was trying to incite some, like, they called somebody, they're like, y'all need to stop being pussy and like actually say what you gotta say. And I like messaged them back and I like put in quotes. I was like, stop being pussy, and I sent like the laughing emoji because I was trying to poke at them to see if they hit me back. I was gonna be like, yo, how you gonna call people pussy but you hiding behind like a fake page? Like, what are we really doing right now?
They ain't hit you back.
They ain't hit me back. But
This ain't even a confessions page. It's more like
it's not a confessions page at all.
It's a poll.
Yeah, and even the
survey.
confessions that have came out have been weak. And they're like, oh, I got some piping hot tea. Here's the tea. And they be like, ooh, so-and-so, I really thought that like you really had something going on until you started messing with that dude. And now that's why he left you. And you got his baby. Like, it's some simple shit. I'm like, first of all, we're 30. You know how many people got baby dads that have stepped out their lives? Like, it's not that big of a deal. So, yeah.
Yeah, they need to get the confessions going. The real confession is going.
I just want the page to get blocked or whatever.
I used to read the HBCU confession page.
That page used to be crazy. That page used to be crazy.
It's like, ain't no way people out here really doing this stuff.
Yeah,
Living like this. Nah, I couldn't believe that. But
Yeah.
when you say confessions, I thought it was gonna be like that. That's what
Oh,
they need
no.
to start doing.
No, they don't need to do that.
That's what'll get it going.
No, that's how you tear down the black community. That HBCU confessions page was crazy though. People used to do some really wild stuff. I felt like FAMU used to have the wildest ones.
FAMU, I mean, they was all wild.
There's one in Georgia. I think Grambling. It used to be crazy stuff. It used to be insane stuff.
I couldn't believe the way people was living. But I guess if you don't got visitation, then it just you itching to do some stuff.
You gotta get in where you fit in. Do as much as you can in a short amount of time. Yeah.
That was crazy.
So. Woo. All right. Lastly, so far I know you haven't finished. What's it called? Night Agent. What part are you on? You said you're like 4 episodes in. What's happened?
What did happen?
I'm trying to think. 4 episodes in.
I might be still on 3 though, or I might be.
Has Rose found him? Is he with Rose?
Rose is his little boo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she been found him.
Right.
She found him in the 2nd episode. So yeah,
Okay.
I think I might be on 3. So the guy already got shot. The guy that he was hunting down, he already got killed. He already met up with his handler.
Yeah.
I think that's the last thing I remember. I don't know.
Okay.
What happened last.
No, that show fire. I've been on it like crazy.
Yeah, that's my show. So hopefully we might watch some tonight.
Yeah. Have you been reading your book?
Sure. But no, she set a goal. She said finishing 3 books by end of February.
Okay.
And not including the one that I read.
Oh.
So now I have a month basically to finish 3 books.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
Does Dr. Seuss count?
Well, I don't know.
Ask the criteria.
I gotta ask.
Ask
I
if
might
pictures
have
are
to-
allowed.
I might have to do something to squeeze.
Yeah,
a book
Magic
or two.
School Bus.
Yeah.
Magic Tree House.
Because it's looking bleak.
Goosebumps, something.
Unless I take a day off work.
We can't do that.
We might have to.
No, we can't do that. What else? Do y'all watch the 2nd episode of Severance?
Well, that's a me thing. But yeah, I watched it.
Oh, she don't. Oh, yeah, because she kept walking around like.
She said, it's your boy. but see, so that she only did that for like the first season.
Yeah.
And then when I was watching the 2nd season, I thought she wasn't paying attention. But she kept looking at it. I'm like, no, I thought you didn't want to watch.
Yeah, nah,
You said it
don't
was
try to be
boring.
intrigued
So
now.
I'm not going to play it around you because you might end up doubling back and watching it. So,
Yeah.
but I think she will get interested. But yeah, I watched the 2nd episode.
What's funny about that? We'll watch shows together, and like let's say it's already a completed season. She'll be invested. Kyla will, and then at some point she'll just like be tired of watching the show, and she'll just type in on Google what happens at the end of it. And then like I'll see her reading it. Well, because I know that's what she does, and she'll be like, "Oh," and she'll just get up and leave. And I'm like, "Oh, okay." Or she'll ask me like, "Oh, do you want to know?" No, I'm watching the fucking show. No, I don't want to know what's happening. Let me watch this thing in entirety. That should be blowing me.
That's funny. But no,
She
she. Go ahead.
What? No.
No, go ahead. I don't know what I'm about to say.
I was trying to remember what I was gonna say. Oh, the other day, this was a little bit ago, because Marcus loves staring at people's phones
Yeah, so yeah.
while they be texting. Kyla does the same thing. So I was first of all, I do really good. I don't look at anything. I don't care what you got going on. So I was on my laptop. I was at our island, our kitchen island, It was either my laptop or my phone, and I knew she was sitting right next to me. So I went on to Google, and I typed in, "How do you stop somebody from looking at your phone?" And then she was just like, "Really?" I said, "See, this is what I'm fucking saying. Stop looking at my shit." I don't know what that was for, but yeah, nah, she be doing that during shows. She was getting fed up, and she'll just get up and leave.
Oh no, my lady, she be into every single show. Every single show, she be into it, like edge of the seat, glasses on, looking at everything. And if she not like that, then I know she not really feeling the show.
Yeah.
But she be like that for every single thing.
Oh, see, we don't have the same TV interest for real, so we don't ever be watching the same shows. The first show we probably watched, like, start to finish together, and even then, she still was like, "Yeah, I gotta figure out what the hell's going on because I'm tired of watching this." Was Black Mirror or Dark Mirror, whatever the one was with the box.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I never watched it though.
Oh, that's just fire. But yeah, she was like, even still, she was kind of like, okay, like, this is going on too long. I'm losing interest. I'm like, nah, this shit is fire from start to finish. I don't know what you're talking about. So the only shows we honestly watch together is like, while we're in the same room, is like International House Hunters. And it just be on the
Oh,
back.
so y'all don't be watching that for real?
We don't got no similar TV interests. She be
What's she
watching like
like?
Disney movies, real soft, non-confrontational TV shows, like light humor, like real simple. I like to watch obviously documentaries,
Yeah.
something that's a little thriller-esque. Someone might die in it, like shit that's actually.
Yeah, that's
get
what
the-
I'm trying to watch.
Thank you. And she be watching. I think one of the shows she watched was called like The Good Place or The Bad. I don't know. Basically, everybody was dead, and they were in heaven, living in like an angelic town. Bro, it was so. Everything about it was just so soft and like cuddly. I was like, yeah, I'm never watching anything that's this happy. I need a little like antithesis.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch something where people like the main characters are dying.
Yeah. Like they really are trying to figure. That's why I like a Night Agent because he looks stressed,
Yeah.
24/7.
And that's why I really love Game of Thrones because everybody dying.
Oh, that
Nobody
shit sucks.
safe. No, it don't.
That's
you say
probably
you
one-
want to watch something. You just describe what it is that you like to watch.
I've watched it.
You have not.
I watched one episode and it is dog.
That doesn't. It's several episodes. You watch one episode of one season of the first season.
Yeah, you need to catch me.
You have to build up because it's so much story. You have to build to something.
I'm good. That show's ass. If you can't get me hooked in the first episode, I'm good.
You tripping.
It's whatever. Call me what you want.
Well, if you don't like it, that's one thing. You can't say the show is trash. The show is
It's
not
trash for me. It's my truth.
I don't believe it.
Whatever. No matter. You don't gotta believe it. I'm telling you. But I think that's it. What are you making for the Super Bowl? I know you can't cook.
Oh, I don't cook for games like that. Cause I can't eat, so it's no point.
Oh, could you be anxious?
I can't eat. I'm shaking, shivering the entire time.
Actually, that just reminded me of something. What do you feel about people? And I tweeted it. What do you feel about people that say they can't cook?
Well, everybody should be able to cook.
But like when someone says, I can't cook, what does that mean to you? What it means to me is that I can't follow directions. Because no one's asking you to just go out to the grocery store, randomly get 16 things, and then make something elegant out of it. I'm saying you can't just read a recipe and just do what the fucking recipe says from start to finish.
Nah, yeah, I saw the tweet. I feel the same way. Everybody can follow a recipe, and if you can't, then you should. Never mind. But everybody can follow a recipe, 100%.
Like it's
I
crazy.
think when people say they can't cook, I think it's just they lazy. They don't want to cook.
That's another thing.
Yeah.
I just think, I don't know. Definitely that lazy part. But actually, it's either they can't read they can't follow directions or they're just lazy.
Yeah, I mean, and everybody can make at least one thing. Like some people can make chicken Alfredo, every day. Some people make just boiled noodles.
Butter noodles.
You know, everybody can do something.
Yeah.
And if you can do that, you can cook.
That's just weird to me. It blows my mind. It blows. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I think some people say it as like a weird flex. I'm just like, yeah. I mean, I can't cook.
But what? I don't get it.
I don't know. I mean, I'm saying they say it with such like almost conviction and passion. Almost like, I mean, I can't cook, so.
No, I get what you're saying though, because I feel like people do kind of talk down on themselves and kind of say that they can't do stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's for like pity or to make people feel a certain way about them. I don't know, but people do be doing that.
I'll tell you right now, and I've told her, so I can say it don't really matter. Kyla used to can't. I mean, she cooks better now. I'm not a superb cook, but early in our relationship was bad.
Damn, what y'all eating? I know y'all was in there starving.
Nah, we would eat or whatever. But I want to think it was. I'm trying to think how it used to be. I think it used to be like crockpot meals, which I'll softly consider really cooking. But then it'd be like she'll make something. All right, for example, when we lived at my parents' house while we were waiting for our house to get built, their requirement was instead of y'all paying rent, what you're gonna do, you're just gonna contribute on a house. So y'all make dinner, like blah 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 blah. So there was one day she made something. I can't remember what it was, but it was chicken, and then she cooked it. It was time to eat. I'm gonna mess it up because I can't remember what she said, but we're all eating. We're all at the table, all at the same time, and we're like cutting through the chicken, and it's like firm. And my dad was like, and this is before I don't see the interior. My dad's like, Kyla, oh, she had the thermometer out, like it was out and used, like, and he was like, so what were you what temperature were you going for? So like, I can't remember what, but it wasn't 165 or whatever the fuck chicken's supposed to be. I think she said like, oh, like 155, 160, something like that. And then everyone was just like, oh. And we just put the stuff down and mic'd all the chicken and cook it all the way through. That was one wild situation, but like, sometimes it won't be seasoned. It just wouldn't taste that. But honestly, once she became pregnant and had a child, it was almost like she started cooking better. Almost like when male athletes, after they have their child, then they gotta. Then they like what we used to see in track. Yep.
Yeah. So maybe it's the kids. It's the kids. It's the mom. It's the mom powers.
Maybe, but that shit.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny. I mean, I just started grilling this past year, so like, I mean, I've accidentally undercooked some chicken recently, because the outside of it was, I mean, nice and charred. I was like, oh, bet. It was up there for maybe like 10 minutes. I was like, all right, we good. And it was a little underdone, but whatever. I mean, I admit my flaws. Like I said, I ain't the best cook, but it should be tasting good.
That's the thing. I haven't gotten to the grilling phase yet. Mm-hmm. One, because I don't got a grill. I'm not about to be grilling with everybody else.
Yeah.
Two, I just never learned how to do it. Like, I never grilled with my dad, so.
Oh, me neither. Well, my dad used to try to teach me on our little gas grill. Yeah. I don't know how to do that shit. But the smoker I have turns into it's a grill and a smoker. So yeah, whenever I make steaks, I usually slap it on the grill. Now that shit's busting. Now I see why people really be gassing up charcoal.
Yeah, you gotta go charcoal if you're doing it.
Food be tasting good.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm only used to the charcoal grill. I've never used a gas grill. But yeah, I still don't feel comfortable. I'll undercook every single thing on the charcoal grill. Everything will be red inside.
Oh, okay. You sound like Logan.
I mean, it's not on purpose. He did his on purpose.
That man said, I like my chicken medium rare.
Whatever he said. He said rare. He said rare.
No, he didn't say.
He said, I like my chicken rare.
He did not. David, no. I can't let you slander. Medium rare is better.
He said rare, though.
Well, I don't care. You gotta lie sometimes. But, Yeah, but I got this thing called a sous vide where you just put your meat in like a vacuum seal and hot water, and it cooks it up to the temp that you want, and you just sear it. Perfect cook every time. Because like sometimes
Yeah, I
I
remember
overcook
you
my
said
steaks.
that.
Woo! Now that steak be wet.
Well, I ain't never overcook a steak. I can cook a steak. That's my thing.
Excuse me.
I can cook a steak. So.
Excuse me, Gordon Ramsay. My fault.
You might have to call me that.
But all right, bet. I'm done. I'm hungry.
Facts.
I'm about to make like a Saquon and run on out of here.
What y'all eating tonight?
She made chicken tenders. Why are you laughing?
Oh no, I'm laughing because I remember you said she can't cook.
Oh, nah, they good.
Okay.
Yeah, homemade
But that's
chicken
always going to
tenders.
stick with me, so.
Yeah.
I'm going to just think she can't cook
She's gotten better. I'll tell her
until
that.
I had something that she could cook. That she could.
But I did tell her, again, she's gotten better, but I told her don't ever make lasagna again because that lasagna we had in Italy from that one place was the best tasting thing I've ever tasted in my life. And
So you can't go back.
No. Nah. And
So
I
you
told
just
her,
never going to have lasagna no more?
until I eat from there again. That shit was different. That shit was
Okay.
different. And we came back to the States. I was like, yo, I'll be honest. Don't ever make lasagna again. That was really good.
That's crazy.
She's made it again.
You know what the best pasta I ever had was in Fort Lauderdale. Not even in Italy.
Oh, yeah, that pasta over there was not busting.
It was trash. But the best pasta I ever had was in Fort Lauderdale at this place. I don't remember the name of it, but it was crazy good.
I'm just glad Julia liked the seafood in London because she was doubting me when I was mentioning let's go to a seafood spot. She was like, I'm from Maryland. I am not trying to eat none of this bullshit. And I'm like, I promise you, it gotta be good. And
That seafood was like that though.
Yeah, it was kind of good. I'm trying to go back just for a weekend and eat at that like Chinese chicken place, and then that same place we had not the nice dinner, but actually yeah, that Indian spot.
Yeah, we
Vishu.
went.
That shit
We
was
went
busting.
back 2 other times. I don't think y'all was with us. We went back 2 other times.
Yeah,
We went back for breakfast and then we went again for dinner. We was in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a nice 3-day weekend from work, and I will probably make that flight over there.
For 3 days.
Yeah, that's light.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
going there to eat and leave.
Oh, all right. Different strokes.
Well, I got miles, so it's whatever.
Okay, different strokes.
Anyway, you got anything else you want to get off your chest?
I don't got nothing I want to get off my chest. I feel good about life. Go Birds, fly Eagles fly. Super Bowl, what number is this? 50 something.
50. I don't know. I can't read them fucking numbers.
Well, we're going to be the champions. We're going to be up in Philadelphia the week of February 10th because we have to go to the parade, so.
Oh, you mean February 9th, because that's when the Super Bowl is.
Yeah, but the week of the 10th.
The week of
The-
the 9th, because the week starts on Sunday.
No, the week starts
The week
on
starts on
Monday.
Sunday. It's the calendar. We're not going into this right now. I got
Okay,
dinner.
the week starts on Monday, but all right.
Yeah, it starts on Sunday. All right, see you.
All right,
Peace.
Monday.
Deuces, whatever.
Monday.
Sunday.
Monday.